Yeah, I played well out there today. I figured with teeing off, it'd probably take. I figured if I could shoot 4 under, that maybe it would have a chance. I didn't really see Scott coming back too much. I mean, yesterday shooting 68, obviously having would have a 3 or 4 shot lead going into today. It was just phenomenal golf yesterday. So I didn't see. I didn't see over par having much of a chance. As the day progressed, obviously the scores started looking a little bit better or more in my favor. And unfortunately, I just couldn't. Just didn't make a lot of putts coming down the stretch, and just couldn't get it low enough to compete with him. He obviously played great. Shooting 68 yesterday was just a phenomenal score, and then backing it up today, just obviously great playing by him.
I guess in the turning point for you, you have yourself in contention, and then you sort of 3-putt there on 15. I guess you were off. Yeah, in the fringe, right?
I hit a great drive on 15, which is a tough fairway to hold. I had 110 yards, and I thought it was a perfect sand wedge. Landed right where I wanted to, and just kind of hit firm and rolled up against the collar in the back. It was kind of a tough putt from there, trying to get it over the rough and try to hit a solid putt, and I just didn't hit it very solid. It came up a few feet short. Still had, a 3-footer left that I should have made, and just a bad stroke cost me.
Did you feel that was like the one that kind of broke your back a little bit?
Yeah, I did. Obviously I didn't feel too good about that. I lipped out a birdie putt in the hole before I hit a really good putt, and I'd hit a lot of really good shots up until that point. I played well, and I just didn't really make a whole lot. So I kind of felt I really wanted to make birdie on that hole. I hit what I thought was a great shot, and then to walk away with bogey, obviously, it obviously hurt. And then I hoped on 16 to try to make an eagle. I hit a great shot into the green there. It rolled up against the collar in the back as well, but made a great 2-putt there to make birdie. So I had a chance coming down the stretch, but couldn't get putts to fall on 17.
So 16, how far was your first putt there?
I was on the back collar, so probably 35 feet.
Okay. Did you roll that up cozy?
No, I hit it about maybe 5 feet by the hole.
Oh, okay.
I made a nice putt coming back.
17, what'd you hit in there?
17, I hit a 7-iron. Hit a great shot, about 15 feet, maybe just left and a little bit behind the pin. I hit a great putt. I mean, probably one of my better putts of the week, and I just hit on the high edge and lipped out.
And then 18 you had, 50 yards or something? 18
I had drived about 50 yards, and it was tough to tell whether the green was going to be receptive or not receptive. Some of the greens held and some didn't. So my caddy and I decided that hitting a lob wedge in, we were going to play it to hit and stop. And I pulled it a little bit, hit it a little bit further than I would have liked, but not too far offline, and it just took one big hop and kind of stopped against the collar against the back of the green as well. Kind of got lucky to be able to even make par on 18.
Gotta feel pretty good about your start to the year, though, right?
Yeah, I hit the ball great today. Did not play well yesterday, but to come back today and have a good round, and obviously finishing second's great. Scott is a fantastic champion. Really, really good 2 days. So it's definitely a great start to the year. I'm very happy about it. Looking forward to playing the Philly Amateur in a few weeks, and hopefully maybe I can do one better in that and come out on top again.
Licking your chops for Lanark, I would think, right?
I've played a few rounds there, so it's definitely a course that I'm comfortable with. But there's, you look at the field today. You look at how many players were in this thing at the start of the day yesterday, were in it throughout the day today. There's just the depth of the competition in Philadelphia is so good right now. And then obviously, you hope to play 2 good rounds at Lanark and Rolling Green, just try to make it into match play, and then from there, see how far you can go. But I think there's so many players that can win. Obviously, Michael McDermott grew up at the course, so I would have to say that he's definitely had a few more rounds than I've had there, and I think I'd put him at the top of my favorites list. But I'm looking forward to going back there and competing.
You were there 9 through 11, right?
That's right.
And then champ 9 and 10.
That's right.